Ah, damn it. Huh? What the hell? Dodo. Doo-doo? Alright, hold on 1 second, guys. I don't think you can hear me. Hey guys, what's going on? Hope all is well. It's going to be a Q&A today, guys. You guys get to actually come on stage. We won't do that just yet. You don't need anyone rushing the stage yet. So, it's your time to shine, guys. I have maybe half an hour or so, and I will bring you guys up. You guys could ask your questions. I might ask some questions, but it will be up to you guys to either give your answer in the chat. Hopefully, you guys can hear me. Please let me know you can hear me. Can you hear me? Awesome. All right, cool. Beautiful. All right, so I'll present you guys a question. You guys can answer in the chat. You guys can answer on stage. It will be up to you. Stage is locked off right now until I gather more people. Maybe we'll start in 4 minutes. But let me fix my camera to fix this here. All right, and then I will All right, let's dive on in, guys. All right, so the rundown. First of all, guys, if you just joined, welcome. This is about you. Bring your questions. All about learning English, discussing your journey, tips, tricks, all the sticks, whatever you guys want to really talk about, as long as it is appropriate, all that jazz. I'm a very harsh, direct, straight to the point person. So if you come on stage, at least be able to articulate your answer. All right, I don't have time to hold anyone's hand. I just don't have time. So someone joined, I think, who I blocked. I don't know who I blocked. Who's somebody I blocked? Blocked somebody here. I won't be able to see them typing, but someone didn't get blocked. Anywho, so with that said and that out of the way, we have some things to cover here. So let's see here. All right. So guys, feel free to freestyle your questions in the chat in regards to English speaking. I would love to hear your 2 bits, 2 cents, all that jazz. Like what you guys want to ask. So let me give you guys a fun little picture here. All right. So your Q&A starts now, guys. Yes, I'm teaching from space. All right. I am teaching from space. Yes. Ignore the stupid grammatical error by I was trying to generate an image, but it's wrong. So they got an extra A. I don't know if I can fix that. I got an extra A. It's so dumb. I hate that. Why? Why do they have an extra A? Let's see if it will comply. Yeah, but it has an extra A. So guys, let me give you guys. Let's go ahead and get you guys started since you guys are just quiet little mice. That's what it is. All right. So first question to the stage, guys. First question to the stage. I will open the stage up as soon as I'm done asking the question. What is more helpful for you, practicing English every day or studying for a long time once a week, and why? So once more, the question is this. What is more helpful for you, practice English every day or study for a long time once a week, and why? So I'd love to hear your 2 bits, 2 cents, however you want to explain it. And I will write this out so you guys can see it. Oh, by the way, guys, it is there you go. Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I don't like the way it looks. Oh, it is, guys, by the way, it is, gonna be live. It is live right now, actually, sorry. And why? Okay, so, I don't know how this is gonna work. So guys, you will be able to see after you can watch it live afterwards. If you gotta go somewhere or if you gotta do something, you guys can ask. You can watch the live afterwards. So I'm well. Thanks for asking. Who wants to ask who wants to answer? I'm gonna put the stage up right now. What you want to know? What? Oh, sorry. I'm going to turn request on right now, so you are able to come up on stage. So request now. If no one requests, I'm going to skip it, the question. All right. This is a class for you. You guys have been wanting to be interactive and come up on stage, so this is your chance to come up on stage. So raise the stage hand. If you don't know how, YouTube it, and you can figure it out that way, I guess. So, which is more helpful for you? Practice English every day, or there's no wrong answer, to be honest, guys. It's a how do I put this? Nobody is gonna be wrong. Sure. Guys, you got 30 seconds, or I'm gonna skip the question and nobody is gonna be able to answer it. 20 seconds. I'll skip to the next question. Who would like to answer? All right, Glitch said every day. Why? All right, thank you for coming up. Awesome. All right, Zara, doing a long time. How's it going? Yeah. How's it going? So, go ahead.
Sorry, is my voice breaking?
No, you're good.
I'm not sure about why.
You're good. You're good. You're good. I hear you loud and clear. You're loud and clear. Can you hear me? Because you have a very, very big delay. I can hear you loud and clear. So every day you would study, or just for a long period once a week?
I feel like practicing your English or whatever language you're speaking or trying to speak, it's important to practice it every day.
Okay. So, you feel it's helpful to study English or a new language every day, and why is that?
It is because, like, when you give a gap while you're practicing a language, sometimes you forget some things, and it is really important to keep the process going.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you for sharing that. Anyone else? Um, anyone else want to come up? Zara, you're a student, right? You're not a teacher, right? You don't have power to bring people up, do you?
Yeah, I do have because I'm a conversation club
Oh,
host.
that's right. Yeah. So if I don't see a request, you can let them up at your ease, at your leash, as you wish, I guess. Okay. I don't know who I just let up. I accepted somebody, but it glitched out. Oh, Manfuz Khan is coming up, I think. All right, here we go. Mr. Khan, Mrs. Khan, not sure. What about you? Study once a week for a long time, or speak it every day? We can't hear you. That's true, unless you're a prodigy and you can just cram everything in your head. Mamfuz Khan, I cannot hear you. Okay. Huh? Sorry? I don't know what happened there. All right. Fair enough. We'll move on to the second question. All right. And again, disclaimer, guys. The image I sent, I tried using the Dolly image generator, and it failed. It thinks it has an extra A, so it's not me. Guys, how about this question? And anybody can raise their hand. Are you gonna try again? Okay. Last chance, and then we'll move on. Please make sure your internet's working, guys. All right, can you hear? Yes, we'll hear you now. Yes, much better.
My headphones are cracked, and I have to draw speech with it.
All right, fair enough. All good, all good. And we hear you loud and clear now. So, in your opinion, what would you say? Would you say to study English every day or study once a week for a long time?
I used to study when I was a kid, but I'm currently just practicing speaking in this way. I usually don't need to speak English very much, but I'm just trying my best not to forget the language myself.
Okay, so
Last week I was told to give a presentation and I followed that. It was very unfortunate that I had to flinch while I elaborated my speech, and I thought I could just discuss it with people on Discord and refine my skills in conversation.
okay. So you would think that to study a language, like Zyrothron was saying, every day is more beneficial than once a week for a long time.
I would say that, yes.
Okay, thank you for sharing
Teacher
that.
Grant, where are you from? Like which country?
I'm from the States.
You're from the States.
Mm-hmm.
Which state are you from? Like probably California, I would say.
California.
California. Do you by any chance live close to San Francisco?
No, I lived in the central part. I mean, not central, like in the middle of California. So, in the coastal area, I guess you can say. Um, I would say maybe 3 hours from LA, 3 hours from San Francisco, like in the middle, like we're in the central part of that state. So, yeah. Well, I appreciate your answer and your insight on how we can. I agree with you. I think studying every day is going to be more beneficial than studying once a week for a long time, because it's not going to help you in the long run, unless it's like for like an exam or something. So, I have a second question for you guys, and thank you, Manfuls, for your insight and your answer. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So the next question, guys, is when you study English, do you prefer learning alone or with a teacher, and why? So who would like to respond to that question? When you are learning English, do you prefer to learn alone or with a teacher? Love to hear your insight. Alone or with a teacher? Raise your hand and I'll move you up on the podium to hear your answer. Okay, anybody? Aurora, or in the chat too. I'll read your answers in the chat as well. Okay, with a teacher, and why? Why is that? Anybody? Okay, Roa had an answer. What about B or Shiro or Fee or Skella, Zyla? Do you guys prefer to study English alone or with the teacher? Let me know your insight. Let me know your answer. Do you prefer to study with a teacher or study alone? All right, B or Bell says with a teacher, studying with a teacher helps us stay more focused, but that doesn't mean studying alone isn't beneficial either, okay? Roro says cause motivation might be difficult to maintain without a teacher. All right, good insights. Shiro's typing. What are you gonna say, Miss Shiro? Or Mr. Shiro? Okay, we'll have yes, sir. Come on up. All right.
Hey everybody, thank you, Teacher Grant, for bringing me up.
Sure, no problem. What are your 2 cents about the question? Study alone or with
I'm
the
going to
teacher?
say I'm going to say studying with teacher it's more beneficial than studying alone, because a teacher, when you studying with him, he will give you like notes that you are going to improve yourself on these points, and maybe you cannot do it with yourself, and that's the big main the main problem that you will get.
Okay, I like that. I like your insight there. Definitely. What are your thoughts of when they want to study alone, or when not against a teacher, but what are your thoughts of self study?
I'm not that kind of guys who like to study it alone, and I don't know what to say about those who are studying alone. It's There is some static says studying alone and studying with teacher. Studying alone is going more and more, and the teacher is going down. But I don't know.
I'm the same. I think I would do better if I'm studying with someone rather than against them. I'm sorry, so that I'd be somebody who would be more. I would benefit more studying with a teacher than just studying alone, because you might not exactly be efficient with it. You'll end up, delaying or procrastinating and not doing exactly what it is you want to achieve. So that's my 2 cents there. So yeah.
Yeah, that's it. And you will have some competitive questions, and you will search for them with with your and you will search for them with your
Yeah.
teacher, and maybe he will guide you till you will be a good speaker, or
Yeah.
be.
Definitely. As you're up here, I just wanted to read some of the comments in the stage here. Shiro said it really depends on the situation. Learning with a teacher is great because they can guide you, explain things clearly, and correct mistakes with you. Might not notice, teachers can also answer questions right away and give personal advice. Forgive me, I don't know how to pronounce the Chinese name here. So forgive me for that. But this person said, when it comes to studying English, I find myself delightfully torn between solitude and guidance. On one hand, I enjoy the thrill of adventuring alone into labyrinth of English grammar, armed with nothing but a dictionary and a cup of tea. On the other hand, I appreciate the wisdom a teacher brings, shining light on nuances I might have missed. Why choose one when I can embrace both? Variety. Sure. That's the magic of this question. Is it's not. There's no mandated like. These questions are meant to just get you guys critically thinking and openly speaking. There's no like. Yasar cannot say you're wrong because nobody's wrong. There's benefits to either or, unless someone is like being like dominantly unfriendly and saying no, you must always study with a teacher. But that's not how it works, So Shiro said, on the other hand, learning alone is more flexible. You can go at your own pace, focus on what your interests are, and take your time with tricky topics. It's also easier to experiment with your learning style without any pressure. Both have their benefits, so mixing them could be ideal, like studying alone to practice and improve, then using a teacher to check your progress or help you with tough areas. I can see that Shiro is torn, because, was he torn? I heard him give, both answers, I think. Oh, he said depends on the situation. Got it, okay. All right. All right, cool. I appreciate your 2 cents, Isar. Anyone else want to come up on stage and elaborate
Thank
on what
you.
they... Yeah, thank you. Anyone else want to elaborate on what they said, like for Shiro or for I'm sorry, Chinese or Japanese? I'm not sure. I'm horrible with characters. Sorry, but if you want to come up as well, Belle, that's a great question. I think okay. First, let's get to Loretta, and then I'll come to your question, Belle. Hello, Miss Loretta. How are you? Loretta, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. What is your insight on this question? What would you prefer, studying with a teacher or studying alone?
Basically, studying a teacher would be better.
I'm sorry, I'm not hearing you clearly. Could you please say that again?
Studying a teacher would be better.
I don't know what you're saying. I'm sorry. Can you guys make out what Loretta is saying? Okay, I'm going to move on to the next question. All right. Okay, cool. Okay, maybe it was just the background. It was like a hoarse voice, so it really is hard to make out what was being said. Okay, let's go to our next question, guys. All right. So our next question. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find it. All right. Which is harder for you to learn, and why? So here's the question, guys. I put it in the chat now. Okay, Scala. Which is harder for you to learn when you're learning English? Which is harder for you? Learning English vocab or grammar, and why? Who could share that with me? Learning English grammar or vocab? Which is harder? Learning English vocab or grammar, and why? All right, I'm looking at the stage. Who would like to come up? All right, grammar. I had a feeling it was going to be... Okay, Loretta, I'm sorry for not hearing you clearly. But anyone who wants to come on stage and explain why grammar is considered hard? Both. Scala says both. Bell says grammar. Rose says grammar. So... Any reason why? Who can explain why? I'll read out your answers, or if you want to come up on stage and answer, that's okay. Oh, okay. Well, that's why I said a hoarse voice. So I'm sorry that maybe your throat is sore. I've had that happen. Alright, anyways, which is harder, guys? Vocab or grammar when it comes to learning English? Because English grammar is, it's a reverse version of everything. Like, yo, comisita, mi Leo, you know? You're good, Loretta, no worries. Yes, a lot of translations, I think Spanish in particular, I even think German and Russian are the same, and even Chinese. If you're literally translating it, it's reversed, right? So if it's Spanish, and anyone who speaks Spanish, please forgive me for butchering the language, but it would be like yo tengo camiseta amarillo. I have a yellow shirt I have a shirt that is yellow. I have shirt that is yellow. So that is a reverse, right? We won't ever say I have shirt that is yellow, but I have a yellow shirt. Any reasons why? I don't see a reason why. I just, that would be like maybe a quarter of a point. But if you're not given a reason why to back it up, then you don't know, then you can't really answer a question. So, but why? Why grammar? Roro answered, actually, saying it's a reverse language, which is really good. Bell and Skella. Alright, anybody? Loretta, no worries. If you can hear me, no worries. No hate. No hate, all love. For me, unraveling the mysteries of... Are you using AI to answer your question? Or you're being very, very creative with your answer? But sure, I mean, I know, I think so too. Nobody takes that long to answer a question like that. But whatever, I mean, he's not being a troll, he's not being a nuisance. But I'm not going to read all that. When you study grammar, you feel some pressure, or your shoulders to memorize a lot, because there's a lot of things it doesn't make sense to understand. Yes, grammar is the root of all evil. And grammar is the root of all evil. There you go. All right, any other thoughts? I don't see anyone wanting to come up on stage to share, which is okay. That's fine. But if anyone wants to share their thoughts, otherwise I'll move on to the next question. I want to get my hair cut. I will have to go soon, so this is the last question. Sorry, it's such a short class. We'll get you started. It took a while, but... Alright, this should be an interesting one. Here we go. Okay. Well, you're gonna get the next question. Kungal, you're gonna get the next question. But you'll be the first to come up. So, question is this. Alright? What do you enjoy more, watching English movies or listening to English music, and why? All right. What do you enjoy? What do you enjoy more, watching English movies or listening to English music, and why? Am I delayed? I don't think I'm delayed. Huh. Okay. Scala said something here. I'm gonna but before we get into that debate of watching movies or music, I'll read what Scala said. So she said Russian is a free word order, but prefers SVO, subject, verb, and object. German is verb 2. I was only guessing, by the way. I'm not going based on 100% accuracy. I was just saying, to my recollection, I think there's more than one language that does the same thing as Roro was saying. So Russian is a free word order, SVO. German is a V2 word order, but in the subordinate clause, it's VF, verb final. Swedish is also verb 2. Arabic uses VSO and SVO. English grammar isn't backwards. All languages are different in their own way. True. I 100% agree with you. We're just only expressing that some are backwards, as we mentioned. The reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you translate everything I say, if I say I am wearing a blue shirt, right? I say I'm wearing a blue shirt. I would not say yo tengo azul camiseta. That would be wrong in Spanish. And any Spanish people here can probably tell me that I am wrong. But I would say yo tengo camiseta azul. I'm wearing a blue shirt, right? Or yo lave and yo tengo. I have. Sorry, where is Java? I forget it, guys. I don't want to. I'm not talking about my poor Spanish. Now let's go to the main question. All right, so movies or English. And Shiro says, I enjoy watching English movies more. Movies give you a full experience with both visuals and dialogue. I'm going to do something for you guys so you guys can see your answers. All right, hold on one second. Oh, that's not what I want. Give me a second, guys. All right. Now, this is a live thing, so I'll be sharing some of your answers on my live because I'll be putting them up there. So you should be able to see them to where it's easy to. All right. So Shiro says, I enjoy watching English movies more. Movies give you a full experience with both visuals and dialogue so you can understand the context better. Plus, you get to hear the different accents, expressions, and how people speak in various situations, which helps with learning the language, watching movies, and also makes it easier to pick up slang and casual phrases that are often used in everyday conversations. Okay. I don't know. You can maybe work on your reading skills, and you can look at the short but sweet profile, and it will take anybody that can see my profile. Yes, I am a teacher. Or what is actually, guys? What's the difference between a teacher and a professor? I guess a professor's at a university. I'm not at a university. I don't teach at a university. I just teach online, teach English online as a second language. So I'm a teacher, but don't you guys say professor and teacher? I don't know what the difference is. So I guess yeah. All right. Any other thoughts about? All right. Our Chinese friend keeps answering with AI, so. Okay. I want more insights, guys. Give me some more answers. When I talk with others, I imagine so many words, but I can't say it. If you can give me some advice. Fumo, are you like a uni student, or are you like a high school student or something? I want to help you out. Follow the topic. Okay. All right. Any other thoughts? Okay. Okay. So, cool. I was wondering more about Fumu. Fumu, that's a great question. I'm sure you can get lots of advice in the English Hub. The short advice I would say is don't focus so much on learning so many words. You need to take smaller steps to achieve those goals. So don't go all in and try to memorize the dictionary in one night. You need to start slow, start simple, and gradually move your way up. Okay? That's my 2 cents. I think movies will be more helpful than music for learning English, EN, unless you're just trying to shortcut the word. But I personally like to watch YouTube videos. They're more likely to be topics and that interest me than movies are, and are shorter, which is advantages. Yet they still, sorry, I'm not doing corrections as I'm reading, which are shorter with advantages, I think you want to say, yet they still provide the same sort of natural language, especially with the video that involves multiple people. Music's issue is that the lyrics are always muffled by layers of sound and hard to make out even for natives. Absolutely. And they sometimes change the pronunciation by to something wrong for the sake of rhyme. Yeah, kind of. Skella, kind of. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. But you're kind of. Alright. Alright, guys. I'm wondering if I have time. Can I get my hair cut before my class now? I think I need to end the class now. Alright. So, alright guys, that's going to do it, guys. I'm going to try to rush out and maybe get a haircut if they're not busy. Other than that, I will... Oh, before I go, guys, a couple things before I go. Before I go. Alright, let me give you guys the link so you guys have the opportunity to, I want to make sure you guys have the opportunity to see this live. Alright. So you guys can watch this live after the class is over. Okay? So I'm going to give you guys the link right now. And I'm also going to take away the image. Alright, and... Alright, no problem. Here's the link, guys, by the way. If you guys just joined, so to Val, Panda, anyone who just joined, right? Anyone who just joined can re-watch this, alright? And can listen to the FAQs we went through today. Next time, I would like you guys to be a little more vocal. It's funny, anytime I want to do a lecture, you guys don't want to come, you guys all want to come up. But the moment that I do interactive one where you guys can come up and ask questions, it's very quiet. So I appreciate everyone here. So if you just joined, that's the link that you can watch the class. Also, there is a 25% off for my classes. So I want to show you that as well. So this will give you 25% off for a class if you would like to book a class. All right. I will give you guys a discount if you guys would like to have like a book of like 10 classes. So this is good till the end of the year. I don't know what time on the 31st it will end, but it will end before January 1st, before Hawaii turns the new year, or whatever country ends the new year next. So it will end when the last country celebrates the new year. So, and I also I have a group. I'm considering, guys, and I love your feedback. I would like to do something like a paid group. So you can look at my profile and you can see that there is a paid group to join. And I would be offering daily classes at a set time. I would also record the sessions as well. So they would all be on YouTube. And I think I have it at $25 a month, I think. And that would give you access to a class every day, Monday through Friday. The amount of students that join is unlimited, but maybe I'll try to limit it to like 10 at a time so that you guys get a benefit of it. You get a benefit out of the class, you know, so there's not like 30 people joining at one time. And guys, I also make a deal. Depending on how many students join, the more that join, the more sessions I can provide. All right? The more that join, the more sessions that I can provide. All right? Pretty much I could offer right at this moment, or if you guys prefer one-on-ones, I have that as well. So if you guys prefer one-on-one with a teacher, you guys could pay for that monthly fee, and I can give you guys 3 20-minute one-on-one sessions. But like I said, depending how many students join, I can even do 2 or 3 sessions a day. So the more that join, the more sessions I can give you guys. So if you have any questions, you can message me. Check out my live. Leave a comment in the video, all right? So there's a live I did the other day as well. You can watch that one and listen to it as well. Leave your comments in there and let me know what you guys want to learn, what kind of content you'd like to see, all right? So I will bid you guys adieu and farewell. Thank you, everybody, for coming and attending, and I'll see you next time. I don't know when my next class will be, but also I'm thinking actually I might do like a 24-hour, not 24-hour, I don't know, like an all-day stream, like on YouTube or something. I'm at 698 subscribers. My goal is to get to 1,000, maybe not, by the end of the year, and then have everybody watching my content. So my original goal was to get the watch hours I needed. So I need 3,000 watch hours. So you guys, I have playlists you can just put in the background. Pop those playlists. Make sure you're signed in on a YouTube account and pop those playlists in. The sooner I can get to that landmark, the more I can give you guys. So thank you guys. I love you all. I'll see you next time. All right. Goodbye. See ya.